Welcome back! In this session, part 2 of our series, we will dive into designing a form. Our goal here is to build a simple but functional purchase requisition form from scratch. In the first part, we created the main application. Now, we'll begin adding the essential components, starting with the way users will enter data. If you're ready to continue, let's get started. All right, picking up where we left off, we are now in the App Composer. Our first goal is to create the form for our purchase requisitions. To do this, we'll turn our attention to the Form Builder panel. Let's begin by clicking the Add New button, that small plus icon, to start designing a new form. This action opens the Create New Form window, where we'll define the core properties of our new form. Just as we did when creating the application itself, our first step is to provide a unique identifier. The form ID is used to distinguish this form from any others you might build. For this example, let's type request into the form ID field. Great! With the unique ID set, we now need to provide a proper form name. The form name will be displayed to your users, so it should be clear and descriptive. Let's name this request and type it into the field. Next up is the table name. It defines the name of the database table where all the information entered into this form will be permanently stored. Let's name it as Purchase Request. Okay, with all the necessary details for our form defined, we're ready to proceed. The final step in this window is to save our new form. Clicking Save will finalize its creation and take us directly into the Form Builder, where we can begin adding fields and designing the layout. Let's click the Save button now. Welcome to the Form Builder. This is the canvas where we will visually design our form. By default, the canvas starts with one section. Think of sections as containers that help you organize and group related fields together. Before we add any fields, let's customize this default section. Let's click on the section header to open its configuration options. Clicking the section opens up its Properties panel on the right. This is where we can control everything about this specific component. Our first step is to give this section a proper label. We'll do this by changing the text in the Label field. This label is the heading that users will see on the final form. Let's label the section as Purchase Request. With the section label updated, our next step is to assign a unique ID. The platform can do this for us automatically. By simply clicking inside the ID field, the system will generate a valid ID based on the label we just provided. Let's go ahead and click on the ID field now. Excellent! As you can see, the system has automatically suggested a clean, formatted ID for us, based on the section's label. This is a very useful feature for maintaining consistency. To use this recommended ID, we just need to click the small Accept word to the right of the suggestion. Let's click that now. Perfect! Both the label and ID for our section are now configured. To lock in these settings and update the form on our canvas, we need to apply them. The final step here is to click the Apply Change button. Let's click that now to save the configuration for this section. Excellent! You can see our section's title has been updated on the canvas. Now that our container is ready, we can start adding input fields. Our first field will be a text field. This is a standard field for collecting a single line of text. Let's drag it from the palette and drop it into our Purchase Request section. With our first field in place, let's add another. This next one will be for capturing more detailed information that requires more space. We'll use a text area for this purpose. This element allows users to type in longer, multi-line responses. Go ahead and drag the text area from the palette and drop it onto the section right below the first text field. Okay, our form is almost complete. The last field we'll add to this section is for selecting a date. To ensure users enter a valid date in a consistent format, we'll use a specialized component. We will use the Date Picker field. This will provide a helpful calendar pop-up for anyone filling out the form. Please drag the Date Picker element and drop it at the bottom of our section. Great! All the elements for this section are now on the canvas. Now that our layout is in place, we need to configure each field with the correct label and settings. We'll start from the top. Please click on the text field to open its Properties panel. Okay, the Properties panel for our text field is now open. Just as we did with the section earlier, our first step is to give this field a proper label. Let's update it to Name. With the label set, our next step is to give the field a meaningful ID. And just like before, the platform provides us with a convenient suggestion for the ID, formatted correctly from the label we just typed. Let's click the Accept word to confirm Name as our field ID. Excellent! Our first field is now fully set up with a proper label and a unique ID. As the prompt suggests, we need to repeat this exact same process for our other two fields, the Text Area field and the Date Picker field. Since the steps are identical, we'll go ahead and apply those configurations now. Great work! All of our fields have now been configured with their proper labels and IDs. The final step is to save the changes for this last field. Just as we've done before, we need to click the Apply Change button to confirm the settings. Let's go ahead and click Apply Change now. With our fields now fully configured, the design of our form is complete. The next logical step is to see how it will actually look to an end user. We can do this by using the Preview feature. This is a crucial step to ensure everything appears and works correctly before saving. Let's go ahead and click the Preview button in the top menu. Our form is now complete and has been previewed. The final and most important step is to save our work. To do that, we need to click the Save button. This will store all the design changes we have made. Let's click Save now. This officially concludes part 2 of our tutorial. You have successfully designed and configured a new form with multiple field types. Great work! Next, we'll move on to list building in part 3.